Hey, good evening. This is Spirit Journey. Today is April 20th, 2015, and it's about 8 p.m. in the evening. And, well, today I want to talk about a continuation on the book that I'm reading right now by David Icke. It's, the name of the book is, get the name again, Human Race, Get Off Your Knees, The Lion Sleeps No More. And a chapter in the book is on, it's entitled The Human Crystal. And there was a segment on this book that I thought was really, it just got kind of excited me about something. I was, well, he talks about the body actually being a living crystal that acts as a receiver and a transmitter and an amplifier. Just like quartz crystal itself, that it can do all those things. And that this human crystal body of ours explains certain things, about our reality. And what really excited me was about when he mentions that the earth is made up predominantly of crystal and quartz crystal, and that quartz crystal is also in granite. The name granite kind of excited me. You wonder, why would granite excite you? Well, he knows that this component granite, granite is one of the most hardest, it's not the hardest, but it's one of the most hardest substances on earth. Diamond is the hardest, but granite is extremely hard. But to find out that it's a crystal too, or it has crystal components to it, and why that excited me is because in Saudi Arabia they have what's called the Kaaba, and it's in the shape of a cube. It's actually made out of granite. It's an ancient thing, and it is pre-Islamic. Some people believe that Abraham built it. Again, I don't know. But why that excites me is that, okay, in Saudi Arabia, the Kaaba, this is where every Islamic person supposed to at least make one trip there in their lifetime, what they call a Hajj. And that they're masses of people, and they walk around this giant cube, and the inside, it's a structure inside, it has some stuff inside, and there are YouTube videos that show you what's inside. But one thing, they circle around it, and it reminds me of like a nucleus, and the cell, and it's, if it's a receiver, what is it receiving? It's people's energy. And I think these rituals that people do, it's not in vain. It has to be doing something. So you have human beings in the thousands that are in unison walking around this giant granite Kaaba. It's a cube, and so that crystalline body of ours, and then that granite crystal, and then it's working up an energy field. That's what I believe. And why I'm saying this, why this also excites me, is that, let me show you something. Okay. I bought it a week ago. Move this here. hope I can show it. This is what's called a singing crystal ball. It's made out of quartz crystal. Okay, I'm just trying to position it. And let me show you what it does. Okay, well, you got a hint already. I didn't mean to even knock it that time. But, okay, this is like a little cushion stick that it comes with. And if you hit it resonates. Okay? And it's in, those who are music people, it plays in K. The letter K is in kitchen, in the notes. Okay? And K is for the heart chakra. But either way, this is a quartz crystal that's hollowed out. Okay, it's hollowed out, if you can see inside. Okay, it's all hollowed out. And it is designed, it plays music. And how you do it, you walk around, you take the little stick, and look what I'm doing. Okay. Now, what that symbolized, okay, so that's the singing crystal ball. Okay, it's solid crystal, quartz crystal. And what I just demonstrated was what I was seeing visually in my mind with the Kaaba. Now, the Kaaba being a crystal, just like my singing bowl, crystal bowl is a crystal. And when you walk around it, or in this case, use the stick, and you rub around it, it resonates, and it makes a frequency, okay? And I bet that Kaaba is doing the same thing, that the person who designed the Kaaba knew I speculate that the design and the maker of the Kaaba knew about its properties, that is able to transmit and receive frequencies. And frequency means communication of some form. And it has to be decoded, just like our bodies is an antenna, a receiver, and a transmitter of information. It's communicating something. It's giving directions, information on something. So see how things are kind of tied in there, So here, just reading David Icke's book, and he just makes mention about that our planet is predominantly a crystal, and that granite is a crystal also, and then remembering that the Kaaba is made out of granite, and how people circle it, just like I circled that crystal bowl that I just showed you, So I just found that when I saw the relationship, I thought it was very exciting, that things aren't just being done for nothing, that these rituals do something. It's not because they're bored and they just want to look cute. The ancestors or predecessors, they knew why they were doing what they were doing. It wasn't a hit or miss. And I'm wondering, what are they communicating when they when they walk around that Kaaba? I think, again, it's all about energy, and that this is another way of whoever who's receiving this energy, it's being sent to them, and they're harvesting it, and they're using it for whatever. But again, I would speculate they're using it for their survival, Just like we eat food for energy, for our fuel, the force of that large for receiving this energy when they walk around the Kaaba. or when we pray, or when we gather in certain situations, it's for a reason, okay? So that's all I wanted to share for today. So please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments, please feel free to share your thoughts and ideas. Bye-bye.